Welcome to Unraveling Relationships, Emotions, and Desires, the show where we turn tears into laughter and pain into power. I am your host, Dr. Sheila Hodgman-Dover, and I'm here to help you decode the emotional excitement of love. Do you think love at first sight is real, or is it just infatuation? Let us begin by exploring the introduction to love. But first, we have to ask the question, what is love? Love is a universal theme that touches every heart. Imagine being granted three wishes with no limits. Would one of them be to find a perfect soulmate? The pursuit of love often consumes our thoughts, standing alongside essential needs like health and wellness. The prevalence of dating apps speaks volumes about our collective curiosity regarding love. But it's not just casual consumers who are fascinated. No, it's not just casual consumers who are fascinated by love. Social psychologists are also fascinated. These scientists dedicate themselves to understanding human behaviors and diving deep into the mechanisms of attraction, the dynamics of how love develops, and the factors that determine why some relationships flourish while others falter. Research has unveiled some surprising revelations about love and attraction. Contrary to popular beliefs, attraction extends far beyond physical appearance. Factors such as emotional chemistry, mutual language, and even a person's unique scent can play pivotal roles in forming deep connection. Love transcends mere infatuation. Yes, love transcends mere infatuation. It encompasses trust, intimacy, and a profound sense of safety in another person's presence. Whether you're experiencing intense crushes, daydreaming about your future partner, or grappling with the roller coaster of relationships, remember, you are not alone. Love, with all its glorious chaos, is one of the most exhilarating and tumultuous aspects of being human. The more we explore its depths, the better we understand both ourselves and others. As we embark on this journey to explore the intricate paths of love, I invite you to join me with an open heart. Together, let's uncover the mysteries and beauty of love. Let's begin this adventure by focusing on the power of looks and how physical attractiveness influences perception. We've all noticed physical attractiveness, yet often don't reflect on it deeply enough. Recent studies revealed just how significant this factor can be in shaping perceptions of people. Remarkably, research shows that even infants as young as 3 to 6 months old show a preference for faces deemed more attractive. Yes, infants, infants as young as 3 to 6 months old, they show a preference for faces deemed more attractive, choosing to engage with these faces over less appealing ones. Isn't that fascinating? I find that very fascinating. But the intrigue doesn't stop there. There's a compelling notion known as the beautiful is good stereotype. Yep, there's a stereotype known as beautiful is good. This concept suggests that attractive individuals are frequently assumed to possess a range of positive traits. When some people encounter someone for the first time, when some people encounter someone who fits society's standards of beauty, they are quick to believe that this individual is not only physically appealing, but also confident, sociable, and successful in their endeavors. In a sense, attractiveness can create an unspoken expectation of excellence across various aspects of life. Well, it's clear that physical appearances does play a role in how we are perceived. It's crucial to recognize that there's so much more to each person than what meets the eye. Our character, talents, and passions are very important, and they also define who we are. In today's world, where first impressions can be pivotal, understanding the dynamics of attractiveness can be both empowering and enlightening. It's a reminder that while our looks may grab attention, it's our uniqueness, kindness, and determination that ultimately leave a much longer lasting impact. So embrace your individuality. After all, there's much more beneath the surface. Let's now focus on a little deeper into the concept of attraction. Do you know that there is science behind who you have a crush on? Yes, there is science behind who you have a crush on. When it comes to attraction, many of us instinctively think of physical appearance. It's a natural inclination to notice and appreciate cute people. However, the complexities of attraction delve much deeper than just a pretty face. Recent scientific insights reveal intriguing factors that influence why we develop crushes on certain individuals. And they came up with 4 components. The 4 key components that shape romantic interests are proximity, similarity, consensual validation, and finally, first impressions. So now let's focus on proximity. Proximity implies that familiar faces capture your hearts. In a world dominated by social media interactions and dating apps, it might surprise you to learn that real-life encounters still reign supreme when it comes to developing crushes. Consider this. The person you pass in the hall at school or at work each day, this person you're seeing on a regular basis holds a greater chance of captivating your heart than a fleeting glimpse of someone at the mall you've only seen once. This impact of proximity is known as the mere exposure effect. Yes, it is known as the mere exposure effect, where increased familiarity with someone helps condition your brain to view them more favorably. Furthermore, anticipation plays a significant role in this process. If a friend hints that you are about to meet someone interesting, guess what happens? Your brain experiences a wave of excitement. Fireworks goes on in your brain, and your brain becomes prepared for a possible connection. The promise of a new friendship, or perhaps more, can spark feelings even before an introduction occurs, right in your brain. The next one is similarity. Similarity, finding connection in common ground, is the second component. While the adage opposites attract still holds, in some cases, people generally gravitate towards those who share similar traits and characteristics most of the time. It's no coincidence that your closest friends and crushes often mirror aspects of your own personality. From shared musical tastes to comparable senses of humor, these commonalities forge bonds that make connections feel authentic and exhilarating. When you encounter someone who seems to get you, whether through shared values, hobbies, or mutual love for sarcasm, your brain sends you a message. This person is like me, but even cooler. It's that sense of connection that can amplify attraction and feelings of affection. So therefore, watch who you hang out with, because the more time you spend with someone, the more you become drawn to that person, even if you don't have all the same values. So make sure you surround yourself with people who inspire you, challenge you, and share your vibes. Your crew shapes your future. So choose wisely and make it epic. Attraction is a multifaceted experience influenced by more than just surface level appearance. It's about the people who surround you, the frequency of your interactions, and the connections you forge. So the next time you find yourself crushing on someone, consider the factors at play. First, is that person in your proximity? Does that person experience regular encounters with you? And does this person resonate with your interests and values? If the answer is yes, then congratulations. Science supports your feelings. Your crush makes perfect sense. The third component is the power of consensual validation, finding your tribe in the digital world. In today's fast-moving modern technological age of social media, discovering others who resonate with your interests can spark a feeling of connection that warms your heart. Imagine this. You're scrolling through your favorite app and stumble upon someone who shares your love for a specific genre of music, the latest viral memes, or perhaps an obsession with a special trending TV show. At that moment, a thought crosses your mind, wow, this person totally gets me. This is known as the consensual validation, a term that captures the essence of how we seek affirmation from others who mirror our preferences and passions. When you see someone with a vibe that echoes yours, it's like a reassuring thumbs up to your identity. It feels exhilarating to think, yes, my taste is on point, and this person has my taste, the same taste I have, and it's proof that my taste makes sense. There's no denying the alluring of connecting with individuals who share our interests. It elevates our experiences, whether we are jamming to the same playlist, binge watching the latest shows, or diving into our favorite hobbies. The shared enthusiasm creates a sense of belonging, erasing the potential awkwardness that can accompany different tastes. Humans inherently gravitate towards familiarity and comfort. Why venture into the unknown with someone whose vibes clashes with yours when you can easily connect with your soul twin? Consensual validation isn't just a fun twist of fate. It's our brain's way of recognizing that this new connection is cool because it reflects who we are. As we navigate the complexities of friendships and personal identity, celebrating consensual validation can be a powerful tool. It not only fosters meaningful relationships, but also enhances self-acceptance. So the next time you discover a fellow enthusiastic online, take a moment to appreciate that heartwarming affirmation. You are not alone. Your interests and passions are valid. And there's a whole world of people out there eager to share in the world of your journey. Now let's focus on the fourth component, which is first impression, the snap judgment game. Decoding first impressions. The moment you meet someone new, your brain kicks into high gear. Yes, your brain kicks into high gear the moment you meet someone, almost like a well-oiled machine designed for social navigation. In mere milliseconds, your brain begins the daunting task of forming a first impression. Studies have shown that this process can take place in as little as 100 milliseconds. That's right, in as little as 100 milliseconds, faster than you can blink your eye. This is known as the primacy effect. It suggests that the initial details we perceive about someone set the tone for how we view that person going forward. Whether we find them intriguing, off-putting, or simply average often hinges on the first encounter. Our brain latches on to those early impressions and cling to them, much like keeping the last slice of pizza for yourself. Experts in psychology emphasize that first impressions are significant, but hear this, they are not the end of the story. First impressions are not the end of the story. As we interact with someone, we engage in a mental process called attribution. Think of it as your brain playing detective, piecing together clues about a person's behavior, navigations, and personality. Why did they chuckle? Why is this person behaving like that? Your brain is working overtime evaluating this person. Understanding this dynamic is crucial, especially for teenagers navigating the complex social languages, the social landscape of high school and beyond. While it's natural to quickly judge others, it's equally important to remain open-minded. People are multidimensional. We are multidimensional. And the first impression is just the prologue to the ongoing narrative. So the next time you find yourself in a new social setting, remember this. Your brain may be working overtime to evaluate everyone you meet. But keep in mind that each person has a unique story waiting to be explored. Don't let a fleeting moment dictate your entire perception. Give yourself and others a chance to dive deeper. The adventure of getting to know someone often leads to the most remarkable discoveries. Now we will focus on understanding the spectrum of love. Love is classified in many ways by many different psychologists, and there are different theories of love. Many people focus on love languages, and we will focus on love languages later on in the broadcast, in another program. Today, we will focus on the dynamic spectrum, the dual spectrum of romantic versus affectionate love. So some researchers view love as having a dual nature. But how do we tell the difference between the two main types? In this section, we will briefly explore the dual nature of love, the sparks and the comfort. The first component in the dual nature of love is romantic love, or what I call fireworks. This is the type of love that makes your heart race and your stomach flips. It's the can't eat, can't sleep kind of love, full of passion, full of chemistry, and that electric spark. Think about moving moments and chat topping love songs. But it's not all fairy tales. Romantic love can be intense, messy, and even heartbreaking. Fun fact, some researchers believe that men tend to fall in love faster than women. So the next time someone says romance is just a girl thing, hit them with that science fact. The second component in the dual nature of love is classified as affectionate love, or the cozy companion. This is the warm, steady glow of love, the kind where just being together feels like home. It's less about fireworks and more about trust, comfort, and deep connection. As relationship grows, the fiery passion often softens into this enduring bond, proving that love doesn't have to be loud to be powerful. Whether you're caught in the whirlwind of romance or basking in the comfort of companionship, both types of love are magical in their own way. Stay tuned for our next sessions where we will dive into Robert Sternberg's triangular theory of love. There we will focus on the fight, flight, freeze, and the fabulous responses, after which we will focus on Dr. John Gottman's Sound Relationship House. And finally, our final section on love will be focusing on love language, because love is a journey. Let us unravel it together. Join me again next time on this radio station for Unraveling Relationships, Emotions, and Desires. Life isn't just about fight, flight, or freeze. It's about finding your fabulous. Until next time, keep unraveling the extraordinary and visit us at www.unravelred.com to continue the conversation and stay fabulous.